Newcastle University is very proud to host a Confucius Institute with our partners, Xiamen University. I must say I myself am particularly pleased because this is in fact the second Confucius Institute that I have had the privilege to launch. I also did one in my earlier position in South Africa. As a world-class civic university, having a Confucius Institute fits perfectly with our strategy, with our ambitions. It fits regionally, nationally, and internationally. Regionally, we have a large Chinese community. We have, of course, now well over 2,000 students from China. We contribute inside our city to the cultural events relating to China, Chinese New Year. We work with schools on the teaching of Mandarin, and the Confucius Institute is a splendid contribution to all of that. Internationally, it helps to position us, it helps us to learn about China, and it helps our interactions there. So all in all, this is one of the achievements of Newcastle University to host a Confucius Institute.
Well, I think the Confucius Institute makes an important statement about Newcastle's relationship with China, and it says that we're taking that relationship very seriously. For a university like Newcastle, our internationalization strategy is particularly important to us, and China is a major plank in that strategy. I think it also says that we take the relationship with our region seriously. Newcastle prides itself on being a civic university, and the Confucius Institute provides a major service to the region in terms of helping businesses and local communities understand what China is about in terms of politics and culture and language, and helps a greater understanding of that in the region. Well, I think within the university, the Confucius Institute provides a focus for teaching and research around Chinese language and culture and politics. And in terms of language, it will help us particularly promote Chinese language right across the university, not just to students who are studying Chinese. And in research terms, we're going to be focusing particularly on areas of development and partnership with both Xiamen University and other areas of China. We just had a very successful symposium led by Professor Chan, our new director of the Confucius Institute, and this is going to be one of many activities focusing on research. In terms of the region, I think it will help us to work with various communities, both the Chinese community within China, but particularly with groups in business and the wider communities in the region in supporting understanding of Chinese activities.
We are very new, and I assumed duty on September 1st. And I actually showed up in May for the launching activities. But since assuming office here, we started to plan a series of events for the Chinese New Year. And we thought that could be a good chance of sort of officially carrying out all the activities of the Institute. And the very first activity, I thought about having a Chinese New Year's Eve dumpling party. There we ordered some dumplings from a Chinese restaurant next door, but we also demonstrated how to make dumplings and try to sort of showcase a very important Chinese holiday. That's the New Year, and in the north, people usually have dumplings and for their meal. Had some wonderful variety shows like dancing, Chinese traditional dancing or singing. So it was everybody enjoyed it, and it was it went really well. A major activity, actually, the Confucius Institute took part in as we, began, was to participate in the citywide celebration of Chinese New Year. This is an annual event, traditionally organized and sponsored by the Newcastle City Council. The other activity, for instance, is associated with the Institute, is the International Symposium, which goes along with my inaugural lecture. I'm employed as a chair of Chinese studies as well as director of the Confucius Institute here in the School of Modern Languages. Our tradition here that you deliver an inaugural lecture for the chairship, and go along with that, I also organized an international symposium. I invited 4 distinguished scholars in Chinese studies from around the world, and they spoke on different topics, but all related to Chinese cultural modernity. And together with the launching of this new Confucius Institute, we will be hopefully a sizable and a significant part of the university.